Hello everyone. In this session, we will study about functions in Python. By definition, functions is the named set of a statement which can be called again and again. So, it is a reusable component of a program which makes our program more simpler. And it is also a subprogram that acts on data and often return a value. There are lots of advantages of function due to which it is so popular in a programming world. First is the function is used to reduce the program size. So it makes program more readable and understandable. And function also provides a systematic way of problem solving by dividing the given problem into several subproblems. And this approach to problem solving is called the modular approach, and it is very popular in a programming world. So if we need to define the function in our program, so first we have to define the function header, and function header includes keyword def, name of the function through which the function can be called, and the parameters are the value upon which function will perform its task, and the function header will ends with the colon, and it is going to produce the indentation. Parameters are the value upon which functions perform its task, and it is listed within a parenthesis. Function body, it is a block of a statement that defines action to be performed by a function. And indentation, this is the blank space in the beginning of a statement, and commonly it is 4 space in a Python. So now let's have one demonstration of function in a program. Here is one program of simple interest without using function. So first we will execute this program without using function. Then we will put function and see what is the benefit of function in a program. So here we are going to calculate the simple interest. So we need three variables: principal, rate, and time. And I have taken these value from the user, and the computation line is the principal into rate into time and upon 100, and this expression is going to give the result, and it will store in a variable si. So after calculation we can produce the output using the print statement. So when we run this program, it will ask for the three value: principal, rate, and time. So it is asking for the principal. Suppose I enter the value 1000 here, and rate is 10 and time is 1 year. So it is going to give us the simple interest as 100, and it's the right answer. Again, I want to perform the simple operation on some another value. So I have no other way, just I have to execute this program again. So here is the relevance of function, because by definition functions are the reusable component of a program and which can be called again and again. So if I want to define a function, we need to use def keyword, and I have to provide one suitable name to the function. Suppose I am going to give the name simple interest here. Now, as to perform this calculation of simple interest, I need three values, that is principal, rate, and time. So I need to provide it as a parameter, and here is the colon. Colon is the operator to create an indentation. So indentation is created here, and now I am giving the return statement in a function so that it will return the value whatever it get calculated. Now this is our formula to calculate the simple interest, and I need to this formula here. I need to put this formula here. So I am putting this formula here: principal into rate into time upon 100. Now as I am going to perform this task using the function, so I need to call the function wherever I want to perform the task. So I want to perform the task here, so I need to call the function here. And I am going to remove this formula because now we are going to use the function to perform our task. Now here it is a principal rate time because this is the variable which is declared in this scope, and here it is a PRT because this is the variable which is declared in this function scope. So it should be clear that these are the local variable. PRT is a local variable for this function, and principal rate time is the variable for this scope. Okay, now we are going to run this program. When we run this program, again it will ask for the three value, that is principal, rate and time. So again I am passing the same value so that we will confirm whether it is working properly or not. Now principal is 1000, rate is 10, and time is 1 year, and it is giving us the output 100, and it's the right answer. Now again I want to perform the operation on some another value, so I need to call the function. Now when I am calling this function, it is asking for the three values P, R, T, because already we have provided the three parameter in the definition of simple interest function. So I am going to provide here 5000 and 20 and 2 year, suppose. Now it will produce the output 2000, and it's the right answer. Okay. Now I am going to discuss one more concept of the default argument here. Suppose I am going to call this function simple interest, and as we know, when we call this function, so we need to provide this three value. But suppose by mistake we miss the any value, then it will raise the error. Let's see. I am providing only two value for this function, and if I want to execute it, it will raise error, type error, and the message is missing one required positional argument because this function required three arguments, so we need to provide three values here, and if we will provide only two, then it will raise some error. So there is a way to avoid such type of message by putting the default, by setting the default value for parameter. Default value is the value which is set at the time of declaration of function definition, and it will work when the argument is missed at the time of function call. So right now simple interest function we have provided the default value 1000 for principal and 10 for rate and 1 for year. Now I will run this program again to see the output. Now when this program will execute, then again it will ask for the three value, that is principal, rate and time, and just I am passing the 40%, and year is suppose 3 year. The interest is 8400, and it might be the right answer. Now again I am calling the simple interest. So it is giving us a value here. Principal, default value for principal is 1000, rate is 10 and time is 1. So what is the case here? If we will miss any of these three argument, then it will set these default value in that place. So suppose I have provided 5000 as a principal, and I am not going to provide rate, sorry, I am providing rate 20, and I am not providing here time. So it will work on the default value of time that was provided in the definition as a 1 year. So it is the right answer. At the rate of 20% for 1 year, the interest will be 1000 for 500 principal amount. So this is the demonstration of function and default argument in a function. So we will take another concept in next session. For now, thank you.